Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel English Destination. Most of the students get confused in voice. That's why I have made videos on voice to clear all your doubts. Tense wise I have made all these videos, so watch till the end. In English language you will get 12 tenses, but active passive voice is possible only with 8 tenses. So all these 8 tenses I have divided into different parts, including affirmative, negative and interrogative constructions. So don't miss this video. Watch till the end. Do watch, like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Let's get started. First of all, before starting active passive, you need to do some changes in pronouns. Here it is given. First person, in active voice I is given, then you have to turn I to me in passive voice. First person, we. In active voice, then you have to turn we into us in passive voice. Second person, you. In active voice, same will be in passive, you. Third person, he. In active voice, him in passive. She. In active voice, her in passive. Same way, it, they, them. Today we will see present perfect tense. First of all, affirmative sentences. It means positive sentences. First, I have recently purchased this laptop. So here, first of all, you have to find out subject, verb, object from the given sentence. So here, I is subject, have that is auxiliary verb, recently that is an adverb, purchased V3 form, this laptop that is an object. So this is the example of active voice. Here in active voice present perfect tense you have to be very clear. Have that is auxiliary verb, but here been is not given and by is not given. That's why this is active voice. Let's see how to turn this active into passive. Okay, this laptop, this is an object in active voice, and while turning to passive it becomes subject, this laptop. So according to this subject you have to put appropriate auxiliary verb or helping verb, and that is has, because we are doing present perfect tense. Then you have to write the same recently, adverb recently. After that you have to add been, because we are doing present perfect tense, and in that passive voice been is must. After that you have to put V3 form of the main verb, that is purchased. So here V3 form purchased, then put by, and then I, that is a subject in active voice, becomes me in passive voice, that is an object. So sentence is, this laptop has recently been purchased by me. This is passive voice. Next, my brother has told me everything. Here this is active voice. Subject, my brother, verb, has told, me that is an object, and everything that is an extra information. Okay, let's turn this active into passive. So me becomes I in passive voice, subject. So I, that is the subject. According to subject of passive voice, you have to add appropriate auxiliary verb. We are doing present perfect tense. So here you have to add has or have according to the subject. Here I is given as subject, so have will come. After that you have to put being because we are framing passive voice. Then V3 form of the main verb. So told, and then everything, that is extra information, and then you have to add by, and then my brother, that is subject in active voice, will come to passive as an object. So here after by you have to write my brother, that is an object in passive voice. So sentence is I have been told everything by my brother. Next, this book has been torn by that girl. This is passive voice. Why? Because been is given and by is given. That's why. So here this book, that is subject, has auxiliary verb. Been you have to put, torn, then V3 form. After putting by you have to use that girl, that is an object, that is passive voice. Now how to turn to active? That girl will come in the beginning in active voice. So that girl, subject. According to that girl you have to put appropriate auxiliary verb, that is has. So that girl has, then V3 form. So torn, and this book, here subject is given in passive, so here object, it will become object in active voice. So this book, that girl has torn this book. This way you can change from passive to active. Let's see active passive voice in negative sentences. First, I have not taken any food so far. So this is active voice. How can you say this? Because here been is not given plus by is also not given. Okay, we are framing negative sentence. So here not is given. I, subject, have auxiliary verb, then not is given, then taken, that is V3 form, then any food, that is an object, and so far, that is an adverb. Now let's turn this active into passive. Okay, so here no food has been taken by me so far, that is passive voice. Now see here in the first sentence, active voice, I have not taken. When you are framing negative sentences, then always use any. Okay, and then while turning to passive voice, here when you use this no food, it means it has become negative sentence. So no need to put not one more time. So here no food, that is subject. Here any food, that is an object in active voice, and here no food, that is subject in passive voice. Then according to no food, we have to put appropriate auxiliary verb. That's why has is given. Then you have to add been, B-E-E-N, been, because we are framing here present perfect tense passive voice. That's why been is compulsory. After that you have to put V3 form of the main verb. So taken. After that by, and then I, subject in active voice, becomes object in passive. So I becomes me. So here me, that is an object, and so far, that is an adverb. So this way you can frame this passive voice from active. No food has been taken by me so far. Next, my friend has not invited me. This is the example of active voice because been is not given and by is also not given. My friend, subject, Has auxiliary, not, because we are framing negative sentence. Then invited, that is V3 form, and me, that is an object. Now we will turn this active into passive. Me. Me becomes I in passive. So I, subject, according to I, have auxiliary verb. Not is given because we are framing negative sentence. And then put B-double-E and been. Then V3 form of the main verb. So invited, that is V3 form. By my friend is given. So same thing will come as an object in passive voice. By my friend, that is an object. So I have not been invited by my friend. This is passive voice. Let's see active passive in interrogative sentences. First, have they decorated the room beautifully? So this is active voice because by is not given and been is not given. Have, auxiliary verb, they, subject, decorated V3 form, the room, object, and beautifully, that is an adverb. Now we will see how to turn this active to passive. Now see, first of all, object, the room. So according to the room, you have to put appropriate auxiliary verb or helping verb. So here has will come. Has the room. After that you have to put been, then V3 form, then add by, then they becomes them in passive, and then beautifully. Adverb will be the same. Then put question mark at the end. This is passive voice. So has auxiliary, the room subject, been, then decorated by them beautifully. Has the room been decorated by them beautifully? This is passive voice. Next, have you not written his book yet? Now see, this kind of sentence if asked, then how to turn to passive, that we will see here. Active voice. This is active voice because been is not given and by is also not given. Have, auxiliary verb, you, subject, not is given, written V3 form, his book, object, and yet adverb. Okay. Now here object in active voice, his book. So according to his book, you have to use appropriate auxiliary verb that will come in the beginning because we are framing interrogative sentence. So here has his book. After that put not, then been, because we are framing passive voice in present perfect tense. That's why. After that V3 form, then this is an adverb yet. Then by and you becomes you. No change in active passive. So you in subject in active voice, that will be the same in passive. So has his book not been written yet by you? Then put question mark. This is passive voice. Next, why have you not typed these letters yet? So this is active voice. How can you say by is given? No. Been is given? No. So that's why this is active voice. Why? That is WH question. Have, auxiliary, you, subject, not is given. Then type V3 form. These letters, object, and yet that is an adverb. Now let's see how to turn to passive. Okay. Find out object from this active voice, these letters. So according to that you have to choose appropriate auxiliary verb. Before that you have to write WH because here in active voice it is given. So why? The same thing you have to write. Then have these letters, then put not because here it is given, that's why. If it is not given, don't put. Not, then be, then V3 form, then by, and then you will be the same. In passive also, you, yet, then put question mark. So, why have these letters not been typed by you yet? So, this is passive voice. Next, What have you gifted your sister on her birthday? This is active voice. By is not given plus been is not given. That's why. What WH question? Have auxiliary, you subject, gifted B3 form, your sister object, on her birthday, that is an extra information. After that question mark is given because we are framing interrogative sentence. Now we will turn this to passive. What? Same thing you have to write. Then where is object? Here. Your sister, that is an object in active voice. So that will come in the beginning, here in passive voice. So according to that you have to put appropriate auxiliary verb before that. So what has your sister been gifted by you on her birthday? Then put question mark. So here what WH question has auxiliary verb, your sister subject, been gifted. So been plus B3 form by, then you on her birthday, that is an extra information. This is passive voice. Hope you have understood everything well. So now it's practice time. You have to change the voice of the following sentences. 4 sentences are given and you have to change the voice. Now you can start. Let's check answers. First, people have translated Shakespeare's plays into many languages. So answer, Shakespeare's plays have been translated into many languages. Hope you learned a lot from this video. See you soon in my next video. Till then, keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing, keep learning and keep subscribing. Thank you so much.